What is up? Today I have 10 tips and tricks to make you better at fish. So this first tip is you're actually able to catch a depth key without even needing to go into the whirlpool. So all you have to do is just fish into the isolated area here if you have the fish radar, and you're able to catch it. So I'm going to catch one here just to show you guys just how simple and easy it is. It still has the same catch rate. It just makes it a little bit easier instead of having to jump down there. Also, if you're trying to catch the depth key, make sure it's daytime, as that is the best time of day to catch the depth key. Oh, I got an enchant relic here. It's not what I'm looking for. Oh, I got the depth key from my my ghost there. I actually did not see that animation. There you go. I caught it from outside the whirlpool. And so tip number 2, we actually got to hop into the whirlpool here. So usually what you would do is you need a depth key every single time you want to go in the depths. But if you have 100% bestiary of the depths, the door will actually stay open no matter what. I've only been in the server for about 5 minutes now. I just caught my first key in the server, have not opened the door. And as you can see, I have 100% depths bestiary. So yeah, if you're tired of having to open the door every single time, just get 100% depths bestiary and you'll be set. All right, so tip number 4 is still in line with the depths update. As you know, you need 2 enchant relics to get the Rod of the Depths, that being the Abyssal Enchant Relic and the Hex Enchant Relic, but you are actually able to appraise to get those enchants on it. So I'll quickly get those here for you guys, show you that you do not need to just keep fishing to make it happen. If you are going to do this though, I would recommend doing it during a mutation surge, as that gives you a higher chance to get a mutation on it. Wow, I actually got a sparkling enchant relic. That is a first. I'm going to keep that one. I got another sparkling enchant relic. There we go. We get the Hex enchant relic here. Now I'm going to try and get the Abyssal one. I'm not too sure if I'll be able to get it as I only have 9k, but let's keep trying. Sparkling mosaic enchant relic. Wow. There we go. Sparkling Abyssal enchant relic. So if you're going to do this method, be prepared to sink some money into it, as I probably used about 60k to get it. But yeah, it is possible. All right, so this next tip, I don't know how useful it is, it's just kind of interesting. So when you're drowning, see how you're drowning here? If you go switch rods, your thing will reset. As well as it works with the treasure map. So I'm gonna start drowning a little bit. Then I'll pull out a treasure map. Oh, I guess it doesn't work with treasure map. So it only works when you switch rods, actually. Oh, I guess it doesn't. Oh, no. All right, let me redo this, because I know it works. I've done it before. So I think it only works when you're standing still. So let me drown a bit. I'm drowning. Float to the surface. Yeah, so you have to be standing still, I assume, and then switch your rod. Yeah, that's how it works. So when you're drowning, if you stand still, switch your rod, it'll refresh it. I'm gonna drown a lot. Go back to the surface. Seems it happens when I just open my inventory. Yeah, if you're at the surface and you just open your equipment bag, it changes. You get full oxygen again. As well as I've seen, it works with if you use a treasure map as well. Let's test that out. Yeah, it does work with the treasure map. So if you're standing still near the surface, you open your equipment bag, or you pull out a treasure map, your oxygen will refill. All right, so for this next tip, there are 2 secret titles in the game. The first one I'm gonna be showing you is down in Vertigo. So what you wanna do, we're here at Synth's shop. You wanna come this way around these crystals along this edge. You should probably pull your glider, put your glider in your hotbar to make this easier. Just follow my path. And we come through this little cave tunnel thing. Squeeze through here. And you'll notice there's a whirlpool looking thing down there. So if we go down and jump, you'll actually get teleported back up to Vertigo, and you will get a title called The Drowned. I've already done it before, so it hasn't appeared that I got it. So yeah, that's how you get a hidden title. Now I'm going to be showing you guys another one that's in Roslet. All right, so for this next title, you will need an albino fish, and you'll want to head to Roslet Bay. All right, so once you get to Roslet Bay and you have an albino fish, you'll want to head this way. And you'll see this lady sitting on the log bench here. You want to talk to her. And if you ask her who she is, she'll say she buys albino fish. And then if you say you'd like to sell this to her, sold it to her, and you got albino vendor as a title. So for this next tip, I'm going to be showing you guys one of the current best spots for making XP. So this is a pretty common spot. It's at Forsaken Shores. It is the Captain's Goldfish Pond. So right now, I have about 39,000 XP. I'm going to sit here for 5 minutes and just show you guys the XP I can get while using rapid catchers. Alright, so it's been 5 minutes so far, and we have made about 21,000 XP. That is absurd XP, because you get 1,200 from these skulls and the bones here, and you get them fairly often as well. And you'll be catching a lot of scurvy sailfish, those give you 280. So if you got this and the Rod of the Depths, you'll be making tons of XP. As well as this spot is really good for XP and money making. I'll just show you guys how much I made just from about 5 minutes sitting there. 15k, about 16k for 5 minutes. It is really good spot. All right, so for this next tip, here in Moosewood near the lighthouse, there's a guy called the Lantern Keeper that has a chance to spawn every night. If you talk to him here, he'll sell you a lantern for 1,000 each. And if you do, you'll get a roll for a random lantern. I'm pretty sure there's like 20 of them, I think. Ultra bright, and honestly ultra bright's probably the best one just because it's ultra bright. But the rarest is the fairy lantern, and as well you can get some titles with this. I got a halo one, and I got the holy title as well. So this next tip is going to be pretty quick. There's a method where if you press the camera button in the top right, press backslash on your keyboard, press S enter you can shake, but as well as you can press down and enter. This makes it easier because your fingers aren't really spread across the whole keyboard this way. Also, a mini tip for you guys, if you're ever trying to find a whirlpool, the #1 spot I'm able to find them is always at the Statue of Sovereignty. So for this next tip, you're going to want to come down to the depths. It's down here is the absolute best money maker right now. And a quick thing, if you come down here and it's super dark, like how it is now, it means there's an ancient depth serpent around. So I mean, while we're down here, I'm going to go ahead and try and catch this thing. It likes truffle worms, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and use. Also, a little troll you guys can do is this. Oh shit, what the f... Okay, anyways, if you stand near someone with a conception shell and you pop it and leave... Oh no, it teleported me! Basically, it's supposed to teleport them if you move quick enough. I don't know what happened. I think the server was lagging a little bit there. Yeah, this server is very laggy. I'm sitting at about 250 to 300 ping right now. Back to the money making down here. What you're going to want is equip a fish head and just go to really any spot and just start fishing. So I'm gonna sit here for 10 minutes and show you guys what I'm able to catch. Fish heads aren't really working for me right now. I only put them on because that's all the Mythical's preferred bait, most of them at least. So I'm just gonna pop on some super flakes for that extra luck. All right, 10 minutes is up. I'm gonna see if I can troll these guys again. I'm gonna click dip. Click a dip. It worked. All right, so I'm just gonna sell now. Let's see how much I made. This guy tried. Get me out of here! Ah. So I made about 20k for 15 minutes. I didn't really get that good of luck down there. No abyssals, no real mythics, whatever. There's a box here. It's invisible. So this last tip is just a general rod guide that I had made. So you start off with a flimsy rod. You definitely want the carbon rod. After that, you go for steady, and then you could either go mythical, king's rod, or destiny rod. It's up to you. Depends on what you need. And the next best one would be trident rod, and the absolute best rod in the game right now has to be the Rod of the Depths. You don't have to follow that, but it's just my recommended guide.